We're back. Wait, why do I have my headset on? No, I want to listen to music when I'm doing this. Maybe. Is that gonna? No, it should be good. But alrighty, I'm taking off my head's too sweaty. Sorry, this one's already off to a great start. So I think this is just gonna be me going through last week's price cash, last week's price action. I was gone. Um, so let's go through it. 9:15. No, you know what? I think this is just gonna be a. Let's. This is gonna be one of those ones where I mark it out until I think 12:30 is probably good. So, looking at this, kind of like those baptizing where I just mark out why things happened. Um, the main thing, this huge 1,000 point candle. Was it actually 1,000? How many points was it? Okay, so one candle was 406. Next candle was 207. Yeah, basically close to 1,000 points. So, looking at this, we swept all of these people out. I am I was bearish already. Pushing up, rebalancing this. We got the BPR right there. Perfect sweep. I want shorts. I want to invert this entire thing. So it's like we have the liquidity sweep right here. Like I said, sweep, manipulate, push down. Is my mic still working? Yes. I don't know. I was bugging out earlier. Push down, push up, push down. So we got these. Come back to discount, pull back, soup, change the state higher, target these, swept out, manipulated those people out, push back down to this balanced price range. I think balanced price range. I don't know. I've just started using them, and it's better for like gauging. Like it obviously you can see okay, there's an order block, here and stuff like that. It's better for me to use them though, because like it gives me a very finite area of possible reversal. Boom, push down, push back up to discount, push back down, down, not taking the low, closing higher. Boom, push up, sweep the high. So we already have this kind of being manipulation. Uh, accumulate. We manipulate these people out again. Soup. Change the state, all while holding this larger manipulation leg. Boom. That change in the state would have been great. Push down, pull back to discount. That change in the state of that BPR right there. Soup. CISD, I think, and it just melts. Like if you're entering shorts there, this is Monday, by the way. Would have been a disgusting Monday because it's like, where am I targeting? Possible there, but really, I like this low right here because then, if we're thinking about this being the range, high, low, failure swings. Once we get confirmation, I want to see lower. Would have been great for lower, and I mean that's what worked out. It's like I see this high put in, I wanna be bearish. So that worked out. They're pretty easy. It was a little bit later on Monday, I think. Market open kind of just chopped around a little bit. I guess that's manipulation, yeah. But I mean, I mean, that was the news, so you're not expecting much. Last week, I think some people were like, "Oh yeah, it's still bad price action," which was kind of crazy to think about. All right, so now we're still pushing down, down, swept up, swept down, swept down, and sweep. Okay, so think about this. We're kind of just chopping down. I still like lower, but we finally hit um, this area. Asia low, swept it, push back up, took Asia high. So what am I thinking? We took liquidity to the downside. We took liquidity uh, at the highs, push down to discount, push back up to discount of that, and then we kind of getting some closure lower. So I'm thinking we want to at least push down to this low. This is Tuesday. I have not looked at this price action. Ugh, what disgusting price action was that? But you see, we have, we went lower. Okay, boom. Market opens. We rip it up, sweep out this, close lower. Boom. Okay, what did we take out after down here? We took out Asia lows, put a low, swept a low, push back up, no soup here. That's kind of the thing of like, yeah, if you're finding entry here, I mean, not finding an entry if you're missing the soup, but if you're taking that soup and then kind of this, you're like, okay, if I enter here and I'm like, I definitely know we don't want to sweep that again. That could work just to take that high. That would have been a good trade to take, even if that wasn't the original. If you're like, I know this didn't suit, but that soup down here, that's the manipulation. Like, I don't want to see us remanipulate uh, or close lower. I want to see us push higher. So that would have been a nice possible trade to take there. Kind of chopped around up low. I mean, we're not seeing soups at all until there. Soup, and we never touched the soup again. So that made sense once we took out these Asia lows. And then what were we looking for? I mean, honestly, just that high, that manipulation high to then send us lower or possibly higher to send us lower. So that would have been kind of what I would be thinking on Tuesday. Um Wednesday. What did we do? Oh, we eventually pushed back up higher. And then alrighty, we got more stuff to work with. We pushed up higher on late Tuesday. We pushed up, swept down, kind of holding this up, down, leaving nasty equal lows. Pushed back up, swept it out. So if I'm sitting here at market open, I'm seeing that right here, right at market open, we have liquidity to the downside. Uh, what is this? No, that's Wednesday. What was I even thinking? We have stacked lows, we have liquidity lower, but we're also sitting in this area right near open where we've kind of just been chopping, 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 chopping. To when our market opens up and we rip up, okay, boom, we're already holding all of this. If I zoom out, that's manipulation. Boom, we have the liquidity sweep. We have holding this action. Boom, sweep, manipulate. So then all of this is just a failure swing. So if you see this push up, down, up, soup. Oh wait, I know exactly what this is. Oh, I even have the eyeballs on it because I was in the van in the morning, driving to North Carolina for the meet, and I saw this play out on ES. I'm like, okay, boom, wick, swept, swept, swept. Once you get closure below there, oh, take that low, take that lower. It still looks good on NQ. It's just the wicks are a little bit higher, and that change in state's a little bit lower, and then we kind of edge that low, these lows right here. But I mean, once ES took that low, or took these lows, you would have been fine with that. And even if your stops up here, you never get stopped out. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't really like any of that action. There's some good stuff in there, but that's kind of it. Wednesday was really clean. When did that trade happen? That happened like right at open. Yeah, 9-4 before 10 o'clock. So that was some good action Wednesday. Now Thursday. Um, Thursday, 12:30. So now where you've been in this whole range, we're kind of up. We're closing lower. We're getting closure below here. Lows. I want the lows. Right. That's been the whole thing since Monday. I wanted the lows. Let me. I think my speaker is fully charged. Almost good enough. But that means I need to charge my phone because I got class in a little bit. Class in a little bit. Got math. Yay, I love math class. Oh, but then I can get Starbucks. Hell yeah. I eat dinner with my teammates and then play video games all night. Or look at the charts more. Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to do tonight? 10 minutes? Okay, we're making good progress. So basically, uh, once we get some sweeps here, not closing higher, I like lower. But how do you go lower? You need to push it a little bit higher. That's where this Thursday's action of market open ripping. Well, actually, first we came down, we swept out these lows right here, swept it out, ran it up. Okay, we've swept out some of this action. We're holding this 15-minute fair value gap. I don't usually use that as much of a confluence. Push up, down, up, sweep there, soup. That's kind of like the manipulation. What does it look like on ES? Ah, it looks cleaner on ES. Oh my gosh, that candle nasty. That's probably some news. But this is like, okay, one drive, two drive. Wait, one, two, three, four drive. Then we soup lower, boom, push back up, closure lower here. And you're like, okay, we're going to push down, and then we're looking for the lows right here, which eventually, yeah, get hit again. Uh like right after that candle. So no, that makes sense for where we are in price. And then um okay, that's gonna take way too long. Friday's action, and I can just scroll back to no, we're gonna do it the right way. So 30. Right into Friday's action. Friday's action now we have overnight swept out that low, kind of failing to get some closure higher, really closure above here. We sell off, we get some closure below here, and I'm like, okay, we want lower. What am I looking for? Uh, what do I need to take longs? I need to see manipulation put in, and oh, this was the pre-market one where everybody took shorts. To where, okay, you kind of see all this. We're holding. We're getting giving signs of lower, but where exactly do we need to see that? Okay, so we swept out some of this. Boom, giant sell off right at market open. What do we sweep out? We swept out something. Rebalance. Okay, soup. Changed it down here, unfortunately. And then where am I targeting? There's some higher time frame stuff below, or just targeting market low, or if you mark out standard deviation of this move. I think we hit it somewhere. Did we? Oh wow, look. Almost perfect. Oh my gosh. That was perfect there. Retrace back down here. So if you could find if that was an entry for you, soup changes. I mean, how large would my I always hate doing this because it's like, okay, and that's a 1 to 2, but it's like if you even find a better thing to try, you doubling your RR there, then kind of just messed around the rest of the day. And that leads us to today's action, which I already went over, which it made sense. We pushed up, pushed back down, right? Sweeping out some things. So I'm like, could this be possible? Manipulation here? Could be. Is that a gap in the chart? Why is okay? Yeah, why I love when there's just gaps in the chart. I pay for this, by the way, but am I gonna snap back from? Oh, hey, look, cool. I mean that's basically it for last week. I thought that was gonna take me way longer, but then I think since I did it in that fashion of uh not going through every candle of it and just explaining why things did what they did and what I was kind of looking for in all of this. I mean, it's pretty easy to see what I wanted for half of the week or over half the week, where I'm like, I just want lower to take out that and kind of just continuations lower. And that's kind of all I got from here. I'm kind of tired. I want to lay in bed. I got oh, class at 4:25, so get there on there. So if I'm leaving 4:05, so I got 10 minutes. But then I get Starbucks, and then I'm done for the day. So, I mean, that's all I got for you guys. If anybody ever watches this, man, I look bright as hell. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whatever week. Yeah, I mean, alrighty. I will see y'all later. Hopefully this was a decent review. I'm tired. Ugh. Alrighty. Peace.